you've been watching my channel for a while, you might have noticed that when I start to run low on certain booster packs in my store, I'll open a box if I have one, and I do happen to have one here from pretty big deal of a set, Coruscant. Always been one of my favorites. I'm actually a big Episode 1 fan, and this set was the biggest Episode 1 set they ever made, and had a lot of cool main characters in it. Tatooine was neat, but there's a lot of original trilogy stuff in there, and it was only a 90 card set, so it wasn't really Episode 1 focused. This box I got for much more than this, but at one point, apparently, I think that says 80, or honestly, that could say 6250, but either 6250 or 8250 from Collector's Connection, wherever that was, a long time ago. But that was indeed a long time ago, back when I didn't have a job or any money. Let's see, this was 2001, so I was in 6th grade. But, yeah, this is still in really nice shape. I do remember one time I went into a card store in Houghton Lake, Michigan, and they sold bricks, which was basically all the commons and uncommons from sets, where they opened the booster boxes and took out the rares to sell as singles. And then they left all the commons and uncommons in there, and there were some good ones left in there. I remember I got my first laser cannon battery from that, which is now, over a $20 card. And yeah, just lots of stuff that I hadn't seen before. So that was a great way for me, as a lad, to get cards that, yeah, I couldn't really afford to buy that many boosters. So I want to say it was like $15 for what essentially was all of the commons and uncommons from one box. So that would have been 300 commons and uncommons approximately. Since there's 30 packs, 11 cards per pack, one of those is a rare. I'm sure they took out stuff like Ki-Adi-Mundi and whatnot, since I think most people probably would have thought he was a rare back in the day. I probably did. Okay. So that's our Coruscant box. Got the Coruscant skyline in the back with the Jedi Temple on the front. Boxes or pack shift around in the boxes, that's pretty normal. The question is, which pack do we want to open? Did this one shift over to hide this pack because this pack's the best pack, or who knows? Let's see here. I'm gonna go with that. I think this pack was using this pack as a human shield because it knew it had a good card. And of course, I say that, and I'll pull what's the worst card to get from Coruscant? Probably Dioxis. It's actually kind of it's a fun card to play, but I'm trying to think like the cheapest rare, or maybe something like, Televan Corre, I think his name is. So if we don't get a Dioxis or a Televan Corre, it'd be a decent pack. If we do get one of those, maybe I'll open another one, we'll see. I'm going to try to save the wrapper here, since a lot of people like to display them. Just want the front to look nice. Not perfect, but it's much easier with the newer sets where the wrappers are just made of thicker material than stuff like Premiere, where Premiere is very thin. You can just tell by the feel that it's much thinner. So Episode 1 sets, you generally have 5 dark side cards in the back or in the front, I'm not really sure, but the middle card's the rare. It's like a mix of commons and uncommons, and then the rares in the back. So we get a Docking Bay, Coruscant Guard, there's an uncommon, a Political Effect. A common effect, it's good for the Hyperdrive Generator's Gone objective, which is a lot of fun to play. This was virtualized to be good for the Hyperdrive Generator's Gone, so one of my favorite decks to play just for fun, even though I haven't tried too much to play competitively, but haven't had a lot of success with it. And more, okay, alright. So I mentioned Laser Cannon Battery. This card basically counts as a rare in its own right, so this is worth over $20, I would say, and yeah, probably 10 times more than a lot of the rares in this set. If those are $2, 250 cards. This one's definitely worth 10 times that. Okay, we got a rare, or not rare, I don't know why I said rare here, but we got an interrupt. Getting so excited about the rare in Coruscant that I can't even remember what cards are called. A rare is a red card. It's not necessarily the end of the world. It is an effect. If it's the Phantom Menace, that's really good, but it could be other things. There will be no match for you. What other effects are there? But we'll take a quick look here. Okay. I think this is a non-alternate image Phantom Menace. All right, very nice. Oh man, so this is an awesome pack. And I like Tusken Raiders too. We'll throw them in there as a bonus. Okay. It's kind of like that that story I read in baseball where this guy had a baseball signed by Babe Ruth. And then he also wanted to get it signed by Mickey Mantle. And if you know older baseball, Billy Martin happened to be there, and before the guy could say anything, Billy Martin grabbed it and signed it. So he has a baseball signed by Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth, and Billy Martin. But yeah, I do like the Tusken Raiders. But wow, this is that's a pretty good pack. So I mean, yeah, the idea of getting the best uncommon and probably the best effect. It's not the alternate image. There is an alternate image that's worth quite a bit more. But yeah, if you ever open a pack and get main characters, and this almost counts as a main character. And honestly, if what I said before was true, it makes a lot of sense for Sidious to use that pack in front of him as a pawn. Kind of corny, I suppose, but dang, that is a nice card. And Human Shield didn't work. I got right down to it. So yeah, whenever you open a pack from these later sets, it can be really good or really bad, and this is a really good one. I mean, sometimes it's in the middle, but this is a really good one. So hope you enjoyed that with me. I got pretty excited when I saw this brownish yellow background, because that's I couldn't think of an effect that doesn't have that. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense, but I couldn't think of an effect that like the other one, They Will Be No Match for You, is more of a dark background. But yeah, this is pretty awesome stuff, and hope that was fun. So thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in for more videos on my channel.